I was born in Houston, Texas on February 23rd, 1965, to my mother, a stockbroker, and my father, an orthodontist. As a child, I was told that I displayed intelligence and ingenuity of a much superior level. I had very little interest in school, and so, at the age of 8, I unsuccessfully tried to take a high school equivalency exam, which, if I passed, would make me a high school graduate without having to endure the remaining years of school. But unfortunately, my parents insisted I stay in the classroom. So instead, I decided to invest creative energy in after-school activities. During my school days, my parents tried hard to put me on the path of medicine, but I showed an early interest in technology and business instead. Even though my interests were quite specific, I was always ready to take up any kind of job, and that's how I started washing dishes at a Chinese restaurant at the age of 12, just so that I could put away money for my stamp collection. At the age of 14, I got my first computer, an Apple II, which made me realize that I had a knack for taking computers apart and putting them back together. In 1983, when I entered my freshman year at the University of Texas at Austin, my parents hoped I would become a doctor, but just like last time, my skills lay elsewhere. When I was looking into the personal computer industry, I noticed an opportunity to sell PCs for a lesser price. I saw that you'd buy a PC for about $3,000, and inside that PC was about $600 worth of parts. IBM would buy most of these parts from other companies, assemble them, and sell the computer to a dealer for $2,000. Then, the dealer, who knew very little about selling or supporting computers, would sell it for $3,000, which was even more outrageous. I realized that I could assemble these computer parts, skip the step of selling to the dealer, and go directly to the consumer. That way, they could buy the product for less, and I could hold on to every penny of the profits. And so, I combined my knowledge of computers with my well-developed business sense to begin my own venture, assembling upgrade kits for the personal computers. In 1999, I recall operating my new business out of my University of Texas dorm room on the 27th floor. People would ride up to the 27th floor with their computers. I'd put in some memory or a disk drive, they'd pay me, and I'd send them on their way. Soon, I was earning about $25,000 a month, and by the summer of 1984, after 1 year at the university, I had decided to drop out of college to focus all my time on my business. I named it PCs Unlimited and began building PCs, starting with parts from established computer companies like IBM and Compaq, while adding elements to make the products unique. By early 1985, at the age of 20, I had 30 employees working for me. During the summer of that year, we began the production of Turbo PC, our first computer made entirely from scratch, and not just any other regular customized version of another PC's machine. In 1987, I decided to change the name of the company from PCs Unlimited to Dell Computer Corporation. As my business exploded, I continued to offer customers the best prices in the market, a discount of 10% below my competitors, all thanks to a little supply practice called just-in-time. Let me explain. Unlike other manufacturers, we purchase parts based on orders already in hand and only assemble machines for immediate delivery, with no inventory or spare parts to store. This allowed me to cut costs dramatically, which in turn meant more savings for our customers. The direct model turned out to have other benefits that even I couldn't have anticipated when I founded my company. You actually get to have a relationship with the customer, and that creates valuable information, which in turn allows us to leverage our relationships with both suppliers and customers. Couple that information with technology, and you have the infrastructure to revolutionize the fundamental business models of major global companies. I ensured my company uses technology and information to blur the traditional boundaries in the value chain among suppliers, manufacturers, and end users, which allows our company to evolve in a direction that is called virtual integration. The company has built up a strong brand over time, one that is well established, being the first mass producer of mail-order computers. Our strong performance eventually led to the status as the top PC manufacturer in the world. While it no longer retains that position today, it is still the #1 shipper of PC monitors globally. It's customers that made Dell great in the first place. If we're smart enough and quick enough to listen to the customer's needs, we'll succeed. My name is Michael Dell, and I am the founder of Dell. If you guys liked that video, please hit the like button. It does wonders for the YouTube algorithm. Just the research and the editing alone of these type of videos takes us close to 18 hours. So we would really appreciate it if you could check out our Patreon. For just $1 a month, you can support our work. We produce over like 12 videos per month, so that's literally 8 cents per video. Thanks so much, guys. Peace out.